What is going on, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day, and welcome to DigitalChampionHQ, your spot for all things Digimon. Today we're going to be covering Palmon's Digivolution line. Palmon was always a Digimon that never really got that much of a spotlight, especially in the original Digimon Adventure series, in my opinion. So I'm very excited to go over all of the Digivolutions for Palmon, all the way from her baby form to her mega form. So let's go ahead and get started with Yuramon. Yuramon is a fresh level Digimon. Yuramon's a sea Digimon whose whole body is covered in a substance with the appearance of long, soft hair. When it hatches from its digi-egg, it seeks an environment suitable for its growth and drifts lightly throughout the air like a dandelion seed. If it finds a place where there will be no intruders and where the environment is good, it will settle to the ground and begin preparations for Digivolution. Its offensive ability is practically nil. Its most notable attack is called Bubble Blow, in which Yuramon spits out adhesive bubbles to hinder the opponent's movement, then seizes the opportunity to escape. So Yuramon's a pretty interesting baby Digimon. It's one of the few ones that don't really have the pacifier in its mouth, and I really like the design that it kind of has that sort of seed, flower seed look to it almost, and it really does kind of look like a dandelion. Moving right along, we have Tanemon. Tanemon is a in training level Digimon. Tanemon is a bulb Digimon that has something that looks like a plant sprout growing from its head. It is a Yuramon that wandered in search of an optimal environment, then settled to the ground and digivolved. Due to its extremely timid personality, if it senses an intruder's presence, it will burrow with the 4 feet at the base of its body and completely bury its body portion under the ground. Once it is completely hidden underground, the thing growing from its head assumes the camouflage of a plant, allowing it to defend its body from intruders. However, this is ineffective against herbivorous Digimon. Its most notable attacks include Bubbles, in which Tanemon fires harmless pink bubbles. Overall, I really enjoyed this design quite a bit. It's a pretty cool design with the sprout starting to come into fruition here with the tree-like looking substance on its head. You can start to see the leaves forming. You can definitely see some of Palmon's traits start to form here. So let's go ahead and move on to Palmon. Palmon is a rookie level Digimon. Palmon is a vegetation Digimon that has a tropical flower blooming on its head. Although it digivolved like a reptile from Tanemon, it is an unusual type which is classified as vegetation based on its outward appearances and special qualities similar to its rival Floramon. As a vegetation Digimon, it gets along with Fanbemon. During the day, it opens up the flower and spreads its leaf-like arms to perform photosynthesis. It usually buries its root-like feet under the ground, and although it is absorbing nutrients, it is also able to walk. As for the flower on its head, when it is joyful or happy, it will waft about a sweet fragrance, but when it is angered or senses danger, it releases a foul stench that will drive off even large Digimon. Palmon's most notable attacks include Poison Ivy. Palmon entangles the opponent in ivy-laced vines with a powerful toxin, completely paralyzing them. Her other attack, Stinking Stench, blows out poisonous smoke. Overall, I do enjoy the design for Palmon. I like the flower on top of its head, and I really like the idea that she actually has a arch rival in Floramon. Again, anytime that they can add a little bit more depth to the digital world, it's always welcome. And I like the idea that we have Fanbemon also kind of, I guess, pollinating with Palmon is a funny inclusion there as well. Moving right along to Togemon. Togemon is a champion level Digimon. Togemon is a vegetation Digimon that has the appearance of a gigantic cactus. It can store nutrient data within its body and can even survive for a long time in the empty desert areas. What it's thinking usually can't be understood at all by trying to discern it from its facial expression, as it spends most of the day staring off into space. However, once Togemon is angered, that expression changes completely. It starts getting violent and it becomes unable to settle down. His most notable attack is Needle Spray, in which Togemon spins around and shoots thorns at the foe, or further hardens the thorns on the end of its arms. Togemon's next attack, Light Speed Jabbing, in which Togemon closes in at the speed of light to jab the enemy multiple times. Togemon's design is pretty interesting to me. It's a little bland. It kind of reminds me of, I can't remember the name of the Final Fantasy characters that they look completely the same. It's kind of crazy. I'm guessing they took inspiration from that. Anyways, the boxing gloves are a little weird. It's just a weird transformation going from Palmon, who's kind of more, I guess, I don't know, a better word for it, so I'm just going to say girly, to this kind of hulking, massive boxing cactus. It's very weird and jarring. Not a huge fan of the overall design, but it's okay. Moving right along to Lillymon. Lillymon is an ultimate level Digimon. Lillymon is a fairy Digimon who was born from beautifully blooming flower petals, and as a plant Digimon, it gets along with Fanbemon. Although it looks like it has an appearance like a human child, it is an ultimate Digimon hiding unfathomable power within. Due to its whimsical, tomboyish personality, it is said that it will open its heart to a human girl with a similar temperament. Also, because it becomes unable to settle down if it starts crying like a crybaby, a great effort is necessary to win it over. However, it also has an aspect that kindly extends its hand to small or weak things. It can fly in the air with the 4 leaf-like wings growing from its back, and it is said that after Lillymon flies by, a fresh breeze will blow. Her most notable attacks include Flower Cannon. Lillymon thrusts both of its arms forwards, making a gun muzzle from the petals on its wrists, and fires an energy shell. Her other attack, Flower Wreath, zips around an enemy and ties them up with a rope of vines and flowers. This attack can counteract digital viruses and make certain Digimon obey its command. So overall, Lillymon's a super cool design. I really like this one. It does, I never really thought about it, but it does kind of just look like a kid wearing I guess a flower costume. But it's still pretty cool. I like this one a lot. It's definitely a better step up from Togemon in my opinion. You can definitely see the progression from Palmon to this form. Moving right along to Palmon's Mega Evolution, Rosemon. Rosemon is a Mega level Digimon. Rosemon is a pixie Digimon, and it has the appearance like that of a rose, which is said to be the queen of flowers. It has the appearance of a beautiful woman and desires to remain beautiful forever. Although Rosemon is excessively self-conscious about such things, its true strength does not, in fact, compare unfavorably with other Megas. It wears on its breast a Tiferet, a jewel which is engraved with a symbol of love and beauty that is said to promise it eternal beauty and power. It is whispered that a Rosemon was placed under a spell and turned into Babamon. Her most notable attacks include Thorn Whipping. Rosemon tames a Digimon no matter how frenzied with a thorn whip charged with electricity. Those who suffer this technique become Rosemon's slave, body, and soul. Rose Spear. Rosemon brings the opponent down using the whip as a rapier. Forbidden Temptation. Rosemon beautifully destroys the opponent's data in a shower of innumerable rose petals. Overall, I really enjoy this design. It's a pretty dang cool one. I like the idea of the thorn whips and like this thorn sword or a rapier as they say. It's a really cool idea. I like the hair with the rose in it, and I like the flower head is a cool idea. I never understood why they didn't ever give any of the other DigiDestins in the original series their own mega forms. It would have been really cool to see that, but I'm sure we'll get that in the new series. Alright guys, so which one of Palmon's Digivolution forms do you like the best? Do you like Rosemon, Lillymon, Togemon? Which one do you like the best? Let me know in the comments down below. Please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date for all my other Digivolution videos. And be sure to hit that like button as it does help out the channel quite a bit. And even hit that notification bell icon if you want to be sure that you are notified as soon as I post a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to come back to the Digital Champion HQ.